These are some box frames.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. White spray. Okay, so you're going to spray these box frames in white. With the sprayed boxes dry, I can begin turning them into a cheap but effective light source for the bedroom. Now, because I want to put these fairy lights in that I got from the market, what I need to do is make a little groove here so that the wire can sit inside, so it can lay flat against the wall. Right, remember the lamp that I found on my snoop upstairs in Jill's room? Well, all I've done is I bought some sisal rope, just over £3 for 20 metres. I've got my glue gun. It's very hot. You have to be very careful with it. And all you have to do is give it a little squeeze and the glue will come out. So, you just pop some glue on the rope. Which means it's time for me to get on with the floor cushions. All I need to do is cut some cotton fabric to size and wrap them up like a parcel. Then I need to blind stitch it all together. Right, I wanted to make some extra seating for Leanne in her living room for when she does her entertaining. So I've decided to make a bean bag. Very simple. I've used polystyrene beads and I've just made an outer cushion for the beans to go in, and I've got this gorgeous terracotta coloured fabric that we'll use as the cover. Circular piece for the diameter.
Yes.
Then we've got this piece for the top, okay, and then we've got 2 pieces for the bottom. Now here's a quick and easy way to update your dining chairs. All I've done in Joanna's case is spray the chairs silver. I've unscrewed the seats, added my black and white fabric using my staple gun, pop it back on. Couldn't be easier. Make sure that you really pull the fabric so it's nice, taut. Well, I'm going to show you 3 different ways that you can turn this forgotten chair into a piece of feature furniture. Now, all I've done with this chair is given it a quick sand, painted it in this dramatic gold, covered the seats in this luxurious red velvet. It kind of reminds me of those old theatre seats that we saw in the living room. And all I've done with this one is painted it in this fab hot pink, and I'm going to cover it with some funky fabric. Well, not bad, eh? £1.99 for the paint and £2 for the charity shop skirt. Looks fab. Or, of course, you could use your favourite comic book or a magazine to cover your chair with. Remember that black skirt that Jenny said she'd never wear again? I knew I'd find use for it. I've made it into a seat cover. Now we're going to start on the dining room chairs. We've done one here, and what I'm going to do, because the chair is quite it's not an awkward shape or anything, it's just a strange shape. We're going to put some chocolate brown ribbon here. I think it looks quite nice, actually. Put like a bow there and a bow there. All right, let's get to work, yeah? So it's time to get sewing. And then what I'll do... You can pick up cheap fabrics from markets or discount textile shops. In this case, we're using chocolate brown cotton drill. We bought about 7 to 8 metres and then cut it in half and sewed it together because of the depth of the sofa. And you know, the best bit about this transformation is that all you really need to do is tuck and staple. From drab to fab in just 35 minutes and all for just £40. Not bad, eh? You've got to wear goggles. Looks a bit groovy, doesn't it? And of course your latex gloves, because the tiles do contain glass splinters, but it's very easy to do. Put your tile, wrap it up in a tea towel or a towel, and just smash away. I'm using special tile glue to fix the pieces in place. There we go, anyone can do this. Simple. All you have to do, put a bit of adhesive down, Stick the tiles anywhere you want, any pattern, any shape, leaving gaps, because of course when it's dry we're going to grout it and then we'll give it a quick polish and it's done. Looking good, Jen. It's going to look fabulous when we're finished.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we're going to turn your junk into funk.
If
yeah?
you can.
We can. Right, all I'm doing here, I'm going to do some stencils on Susie's chest of drawers. So I've got my stencil paper, I've cut out a shape, I've put some masking tape on to keep it stuck down against the chest of drawers. I've got some gilding wax in Renaissance Gild, and I've just used my sponge just to press that gilding wax in the spaces. And then I've got other stencil shapes, which I'm going to use all over the chest of drawers. A really easy, simple way to add colour to a room if you can't paint the walls. All I've done is cut the sari in half, taken off the decorative side trim and pinned it to what will be the bottom of the curtain. Now, there are several ways of putting on leaf designs on fabric. We're actually using skeleton leaves. They just look like this. Bit of fabric paint, put it on, press it down with a spare piece of cloth, peel it off, and there you have it. But you could also use the stamp as well. You can get these anywhere. There really is no right or wrong way to do this. Just lay out your fabric and make a start. And if you're feeling really artistic, you could just hand paint leaf shapes on by hand. We're using fabric paints, and all you have to do to make them colour fast is give them a quick iron on the other side once they've dried. Now, I'm going to show you an easy way to make cushions. Now, if you remember, I bought these fabrics in the charity shop, really cheap. This cushion from the market, £1. This fabric, about £1. So altogether, £2 for a cushion. It can't be bad, can it? And it's really easy. All you have to do, fold your sides, take your flap, pin it all the way across. Now, I've cut a piece of brown from my fake suede, and I'm going to put that as a band going across the front of the cushion. Just put that down there. And I want it in the middle, so it's about there. Fold it back over. There we go. Pin the brown panel in between the fold. Once that's done, fold it back over, sew it all down, turn it inside out, and it's done.